Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Creatia Conversation. It is February 1st, 2023. We are the number one nerdish news source on Pornhub. I'm your host this evening, Daddy Delgado, the Pornhub Poppy, the Sultan Spare Swallow, SES Vince. Joining me today is my co-host. He is Lord Cussalot Travis Pointer, aka the Dragon King, aka Big T, aka Team Money, aka Sweet Tea, aka Black Merlin, aka the HNIC. How's it going?
What's happening, Vince? How you
Are
doing?
you, are you glad that I was able to get all your names in there properly?
I mean, you're the one that should be glad because, as most know, if you don't, I'll just sit here. I won't say a word until you introduce me properly. So,
Yes.
for the sake of yourself, not having to do this show alone.
I understand that, man. Yeah. No, actually, it's a point of pride personally because if I'm gonna do something, I got to do it right. I can't sit here and try to like half-ass it. And
I respect it.
yeah, and I'd like to have this over on Matt and say like, yeah, I can actually properly introduce Travis, unlike you.
I appreciate it.
As long as I can hoard something over Matt, that's the big thing. But yeah, Travis, how you been? It's been about like 2 weeks in between our two episodes.
It has. You're right. We didn't do anything together last week. You're right.
No, it was me and Mara, the two
Right.
newbies. For the first time we recorded an episode together. It was pretty fun. It was cool. I enjoyed it. We were talking about Titans and Doom Patrol being canceled. We got a chance to work with Matt previously, but yeah, no, man. First episode I've done was with you. You were hosting. Now I'm the host. How does it feel to be on the other side of the pond?
I mean, it's cool. It's cool. We'll see. I have all the faith in you. You got this.
All right. So, what have you been watching or playing lately, man? Like, what you been up to?
Not much new recently. Like I mentioned last time I was on here with Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge on mobile. Fun because, like I said, it's like bringing you back, to the old arcade days. Like
Yes,
of putting more and more quarters into this machine and just giving my money away. Well, actually, it was my parents' money, but still, just giving money away. Yeah, it was money that was in my possession. How
possession
it got there
is 9/10 of the law. So
exactly.
once that money goes into your hands, it's your money.
And then it went straight into that arcade machine. It's just. I don't know. I remember like being in different places where they had that game. Just like, you ever been to Jellystone, like Yogi Bear?
No, I haven't.
It's a camping ground. So it's like we would go camping. They had a pool, but they also had like a small like arcade in there, but they had Ninja Turtles in there too. And it was just like I was a bold ass little kid too. Like I was literally like walking around just like asking random people for a quarter. Just so I can play more Ninja Turtles.
Like, oh, that was you. You're that little kid.
Oh yeah, I was that kid. I was definitely that kid.
I have so many little ass kids because like we're pretty close to a school at my job, and they go to my job. I'm like, how much is this piece of candy? And I was like, it's 50 cents or like it's $1 and some change. I'm like, can I have it? I'm like, no, you can't have it.
Closed mouths don't get fed, Vince.
Say what?
Closed mouths don't get fed.
That's true, man. But I ain't gonna hand out nothing for free. I didn't get a handout in life. I ain't giving out a handout either.
I hear you. But it even says it in the Bible. The Lord says, "You receive not because you ask not." So
Fair. Me personally, man, I haven't really had the chance to like play much. I mentioned that I wanted to play Xenoverse 2 since I never actually got a chance to like finish the campaign mode. Mm-hmm. So that's on my bucket list for this weekend to go ahead and do. So, because like right now I'm just like a little time patroller with like the generic Saiyan time patroller suit. Kind of want to get away from that, make him look a little bit more like me. Mm-hmm. Did you ever play any of the Xenoverse games? I know you guys posted like why you should watch Dragon Ball Z with like a Xenoverse thumbnail on it.
Yeah. So, I played the first Xenoverse for a while, not a lot, but I played some of it. I own the second one, but I just never really started playing it. I got it like when it first came out and then just never played it. It's just one of those things, just never got around to it. Or I did start or like, but I didn't like actually like proceed because I'm just like, yeah. And then I got like, it's then like soon after, but like soon enough after that Jump Force came out too. So I was just like, let me try out Jump Force. And then I'm like, I like Xenoverse more than I like this. But I'm not going back to Xenoverse right now. So just like I never did it. So
you know what? And it was a good thing you did it. And just to answer the question real quick, I was like, yeah, I have a weekend bucket list. They're mostly just chores and tasks I need to get done. But in between there, I sprinkle in some stuff that I want to get done. Like I want to go to the Harry Potter experience this weekend, and that's been on my bucket list for like 2 months now for this weekend. But it's really just depending on work schedule and stuff. So that's going to be on the bucket list. So maybe I'll share some pictures or videos if I do end up going, and I can share that on the Creatia World Instagram, which, of course, if you're not following us already there, you can follow us at It's Creatia World on Instagram and Twitter. So go ahead and follow us there, So I'll be I might be posting some stuff there and then on my personal Twitter. But yeah, honestly, I would say this. It's a good thing you didn't jump into Xenoverse 2 right away, because if it felt like it was just a patch update, or it felt like Xenoverse 0.5. The gameplay didn't change much. They added more story to it, but it feels like they rushed out Xenoverse and they gave us maybe 80% completed game, and then they gave us Xenoverse 2 as a cash grab and gave us the full completed game. So that's kind of my take on it. And it's been, I want to say, like 2-3 years since I last played it. So it's going to be fresh now when I go back and jump into it.
Yeah, for me, I haven't really jumped in anything new. Like I've got a few things that I've been looking at that I might play. Like I still want to go back to The Witcher 3 because they got the PS5 update for that and it was free. So I was like, yeah, cool. That, and then I got Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, which I never played. And I'm just like, I'm gonna go ahead and get into that. But then I know that Hogwarts Legacy is coming out next Friday, and I'm gonna be playing that. And I'm more likely than not, I'll be streaming it on here. So y'all check that out when it happens.
Perfect.
But yeah, I'm still debating on whether or not I'm gonna get it on PC or on my PS5. I can stream either way because I can remote play my PS5 on my PC here. Nice. And then I still be able to play downstairs on the TV if I want to. So there's that. But then if I get it on PS5, it costs more. So it's just.
Will the graphic upgrade be worth it though? It's my question.
Which graphic upgrade?
Like getting the game on PS5 versus getting it. Wait, I think I just confused myself. Never mind. Disregard.
About to say the graphics will probably be better on my PC. So.
Okay. All right. Well then. With that being said, you mentioned Star Wars Jedi. Star Wars Jedi Survivor is being delayed, so it's time for newsy time, guys.
Newsy time.
We should have like a kind of like a Blue's Clues or Sesame Street, like singing like transitional song.
What we used to do when the show was, monthly, and it was me, Mara, and John. At this point, Mara would just be like, "Newsy time," and then we start getting into the news. But Mara's not here, so.
Each of us can take turns with it. I would do it, but I'm a little camera shy, so you already kind of did it. So yeah, Star Wars Jedi Survivor is being delayed. EA announced yesterday, that Respawn's forthcoming sequel to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order will now release April 28, approximately 6 weeks after its original date. I'm not going to pretend knowing I know much of Star Wars. You know this. If you guys have watched me before, I'm not much of a Star Wars fanatic, but Travis, you could tell us more about the game. You played the first installment. You were just talking about playing the first installment. Right?
I was going to play the first one. I haven't played it yet, which this being delayed is fine for me because I still haven't played the first one. So, okay, I'll get to it. I've never really been a huge Star Wars person either, but the game looks good. Same thing with Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not a Harry Potter person, but the game looks good. So it's just I'll check it out. And it was a PlayStation Plus game last month. So.
It was? Yeah. Is it still available? No, right?
We're in a new month now. Yeah.
God damn. Oh, you know what? I saw it, and I saw it was Star Wars related, and I didn't download it. Because I used to go and just
you can still just add them to your library without downloading them, right?
Yes. Well, that's what I meant. Add it to my library and then download it at a future date. But it became a thing where I was just adding just about everything that came out, and I never
add everything. You paid for it.
That's true. I don't know. It's just I
even if I have zero intention on playing a game, I add it to my library so I can if I ever decide to, or if somebody else happens to be around that might be interested in this game and they're here, I'm like, here, play this.
Yeah. True.
It's very rare because I don't have people at my house like that, but
Oh, all right. You guys are talking me into it. You guys making me see the error of my ways. I got to go back and download it and like adding everything.
Well,
Just
it's kind of too late for that now. But
well for last month, but I can start over
yeah.
anew this month in the month of February. But yeah,
Mhm.
Star Wars Jedi. I'll go look into some trailers, check out some gameplay if it's worth it or not for me. But I mean, it doesn't personally affect me. I mean, you guys can let us know. Are you guys personally disappointed that the game is going to be delayed? What did I say? 6 weeks?
Yeah,
Yeah,
6 weeks.
6 weeks. Jesus, that's a month and a half to like delay a game. But it's more
It can be
more
so
than
much
not a good
worse.
thing. More than not a good thing because that means that they found some stuff they needed to work on and aren't going to give you a half-ass game like we just talked about with Xenoverse, where they gave us like an 80% completed game. Decided, yeah, let's finish this game and then resell it as part two, Xenoverse two. So,
Yeah, it gives them time to like make sure that they work out most of the bugs and all that kind of stuff.
yeah,
There's still going to be bugs and glitches and stuff. It's just going to happen. That's how games work. But that gives them more time to get rid of all those, so the game just does what it's supposed to do. And that's kind of what tends to happen when things get rushed out, is that they just don't work right. So
we're
it's
looking at
yeah.
you, NBA 2K, Take Two Interactive.
Oh,
I'm
really?
looking at you.
2K been fucking up?
When don't they fuck up, man?
I don't know. I don't play 2K, so it's just
No, well that was just like a general statement. Like when don't they fuck up? They always fuck up. They release a half made game. They only care about the microtransactions. I'm annoyed by it. I'd rather them correct the errors first, and time will flash by. That's very true. And in the meantime, while you're waiting for time to flash by, you can go ahead and head over to mycentralsecrets.com and try to find something for your personal partner, your boyfriend, girlfriend.
good
You
way
know,
to pass the time.
good way to pass the time. MyCentralSecrets.com boasts one of the largest catalogs on the web across all the varying levels of adult toy categories, with toys for him, for her, and for both. The product line is extensive compared to other competitors in the sexual wellness industry. Orders ship within 24 hours, so customers are always satisfied with both the price and quality. And MyCentralSecrets.com has top-rated reviews and exceptional customer service. Go to central.creatiaworld.com to receive 10% off your order today. Again, that is central.creatiaworld.com, and you'll get 10% off your order. So while you're waiting for Star Wars, you can go ahead and get yourself some toys to kill some time. I think that's the best way.
It is. This is
Don't you
great.
agree?
I do
Valentine's,
agree.
we're in February. You're like, this is the home stretch.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be getting everything, our ducks in a row, just like Jedi, just like Star Wars Jedi.
13 days away from Valentine's Day, folks. Make sure you're ready.
And if you're looking for something to watch, I doubt it'll show up in time, but you can eagerly wait for the King of the Hill revival. It's officially heading to Hulu. We saw the news yesterday. Hulu has officially ordered a King of the Hill reboot from the series' original co-creators Mike Judge and Greg Daniels. Hulu's new King of the Hill revival will come from 20th Television Animation, and Sladen Patterson will serve as showrunner and executive producer. Judge and Daniels, alongside Michael Rodenberg, Howard Klein, and Dustin Davis, will also take on executive producer roles. So we're going to get a lot of the voice actors back, such as Hank Hill, Peggy Hill, Bill Dauterive, Bobby Hill, Dale Gribble, and I can't pronounce her name. The neighbor, the Laotian neighbors. I can't pronounce their names. It's Supo Hasenosnifon. I fucked all of it up. Travis, and I think we talked before air that you're not too much of a King of the Hill fan, but I mean this is pretty interesting. This is fun. I heard about it. It's been in the works since 2017, so it looks like it's finally coming off the ground. We just got recently the reboot of that 70s show in that 90s show. Mm-hmm. We got a new reimagination of the Scooby-Doo gang in the Velma HBO series. We're seeing a lot of trends lately of shows being brought back and rebooted. What are your thoughts on that before we even unpack all the King of the Hill stuff?
The whole bringing stuff back it's been going on forever now. It's just like sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I don't care. I'm never upset about it though. It's never like, oh, they're gonna ruin it. Like, no, they can't. They can't ruin it because those things you love that came on before, they still exist. You can still watch those. Like, nothing is stopping you from enjoying what came before. So they're bringing out some new stuff, so maybe some new people will enjoy it that never saw that stuff before. Bring in a new audience, and then maybe they'll go back and watch that stuff that you used to watch and love before, and really appreciate it. But I'm never upset at them remaking things or rebooting things and all that kind of stuff because, like I said, the things that I love and that I've always enjoyed are still there for me to love and enjoy. So
that's true.
There's some that I'm like, okay, we'll see what happens. Them being King of the Hill on Hulu is an interesting move. I'm like, okay, that's cool. You go straight to the streaming service. Doing it exclusively there actually like opens them up to be able to do more things that they could do on Fox.
I also just remembered another one. They rebooted Proud Family, which isn't half bad. The newer episodes, my girlfriend's been watching them. So like, it's a cash grab on like a previous established.
You know what else is a cash grab?
What?
All of television.
That's true. That's true.
Called show business.
But you know what isn't a cash grab, and it's really out here to help you out, Travis?
What's that?
That's Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy drink that is made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or angst like other energy drinks. They also have no maltodextrin fillers and don't use artificial dyes. Dubby contains vitamins, amino acids, a nootropic, and 150 milligram caffeine. The product is made in the USA, the good old USA that Hank Hill fights for, and in an FDA-inspected facility that strictly adheres to GMP manufacturing guidelines. Dubby has handpicked what they believe to be the 10 most critical ingredients for focus and concentration. Dubby contains important aminos and vitamins that canned energy drinks simply just don't have. Dubby uses Neurofactor, a patent all-natural coffee cherry extract to help fuel you. This ingredient is what gives Dubby its laser focus and fast reflex effects, making it especially perfect for gamers such as ourselves. So when Star Wars Jedi comes out, make sure you have yourself some Dubby lined up, ready to go, and you'll be able to stream, Travis, all throughout the night on our twitch.tv/Creatia World. So go ahead and check that out. But Dubby, they disclose full ingredient amounts, and the product will never contain fillers or artificial colors or dyes, as mentioned previously. Dubby is also sugar-free, maltodextrin-free, and keto-friendly. Isn't that great? It is. Go to dubby.creatiaworld.com and use the code Creatia to receive 10% off your order today. Again, that is dubby.creatiaworld.com and use the code Creatia.
All the energy without all the carbs.
Exactly. No cash grabs here. Nothing but good products lined up for y'all.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, they did have a whole episode on King of the Hill, how to pronounce their last names, and for the life of me, I can't still figure it out.
But yeah, them being on Hulu is cool. Like they actually did that with The Orville. Like it became a Hulu exclusive instead of being on Fox. And they were like, once they did that, those episodes were just as long as those episodes needed to be. They never really cut stuff out just for the sake of cutting stuff to make time. There's also the fact that they were just able to tell different types of stories at that point. And also, a lot of the censorship and all that kind of stuff that happens when you're on network television doesn't happen when you're exclusive to Hulu. So you can do a lot with it. And then, I might check it out. Like I said, I didn't grow up watching King of the Hill, nothing like that. But, it's here now. I'm like, I can check it out. Nothing stopping me.
I think King of the Hill is already available on Hulu. So if you want to go in the meantime and catch up on the series, which I personally like, I don't
have that kind of time, bro.
You had time to go watch the Velma shows. You got time to watch King of the Hill.
That is one episode a week.
Fair point. Fair point. It's a tall task to watch a whole series. But it's a fine line though, because no matter what you do as a creator, if you want to bring back a show, you're gonna have your hardcore fans that are gonna like nitpick anything and everything you do with the series. But then you're also gonna have fans that have never watched the series going to be reintroduced to this, maybe enjoy what is given to them like outright. Like with Teen Titans Go is a perfect example. Everyone shit on the show. Me personally, I was not a fan of it, but the newer seasons have now like been funny to me, like because they're so meta with their references now. I think it's hilarious. And then it was obviously directed to a different audience. It wasn't directed towards me, but they were using the Teen Titans established brand and name to make it a cash grab and get people to tune in.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for King of the Hill. I think it's going to be a fun watch. I'm going to definitely tune in and check it out.
Yeah.
So Travis, you know what we should check out?
What should we check out?
We should check out a trailer or something.
Okay.
And I may not be, I may still be a little bit of straight edge with a little drinking on the side, but I'm ready for some Cocaine Bear, man. You got?
Oh man, those of you who don't know what Cocaine Bear is, there's a movie that's coming soon, and it is literally what it sounds like. It is a true story, by the way. Like, it's based on a true story.
Is it really?
A bear that end up getting on cocaine. Yes. So hold on, let's get into the Cocaine Bear here, because this is behind the scenes. It's not like a straight trailer, but it's oh shit, my bad. Hold on.
You got it.
There we go. I forgot to turn the audio on. All right. Here we go.
This bear is gonna f some people up.
When I first heard about Cocaine Bear, I just remember thinking, it's a hell of a title.
A bear?
Cocaine?
It's a cocaine bear.
It's a comedy, but scary.
We have such good luck in nature.
It's so out there and bizarre, and the real story is out of control.
Millions of dollars worth of cocaine fell from the sky.
Andrew Thornton II, this notorious drug runner.
He threw bags of cocaine into the Appalachian Mountains. The drug dealer went to go find the duffel bags, but what found it first was a black bear.
And the bear had consumed 70 pounds of cocaine.
70 pounds?
All these characters come together in the Chattahoochee Forest.
That bear's worth $14 million.
I'm looking for my daughter.
Bears are very peaceful creatures.
You're safe. Bears can't climb trees.
Of course they can.
Horror and comedy are like two sides of the same coin.
I'd love
Okay.
to not remember
We'll
that,
check for that on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
but it kind of seems like the thing that stays with the man forever.
I essentially make comedies.
It's lined up for
and
us.
I put
So
them inside of movies. And this is a comedy inside of a horror movie.
I don't like this. Please stop.
I've gotten the opportunity a few times to work for actors turned directors, and EB is just wonderful.
She loves
Reader
improvisation, and she has
Nice.
a unique feel of what is funny and what is true.
The bear.
Tormund Giant's
Cocaine.
Bane.
A bear did cocaine.
Exactly. Like,
What else do you need to be sold on?
I think would happen if a bear was on cocaine.
There you go, girl. Yeah.
This man just give him more cocaine. Why?
Why are you shooting at me?
It's a comedy horror.
yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. And it's coming out this month. So, Will, I don't know if you're watching this after the fact, but yes, we will go on a date and we will watch Cocaine Bear. I am sold. I just watched this whole behind the scenes like hype trailer. I'm sold, man. I'm fucking sold. I just heard the title Cocaine Bear, man. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that sounds interesting.
Yeah. When I first saw it, I'm like, wait a minute, wait. This say like the first trailer for this came out a couple months ago, but like, and I saw it then, I forgot about it, and then this came out yesterday. I'm just like, wait a minute, let me look at this and just, oh my god, this is wonderful.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. You gonna go watch it in the theaters?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm sure it'll be on a streaming service soon after that too. So it's just, depends on how we're feeling around that time. We already got Ant-Man coming out this month, so.
Oh, that's correct. Ant-Man's coming out.
Yeah.
I might. I I mentioned it to Matt. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I am planning to bring back Spitter Swallow tonight, live streaming it on YouTube and Twitch. I think I might just leave it as a live stream exclusive show, so you don't have to worried about like editing and everything and stuff like that. I'll just try to make sure I do it straight into the intro. So we're gonna be Spitter or Swallowing this weekend's Royal Rumble pay-per-view, but this is the number one nerd-ish podcast platform and everything. So maybe I'll just do a Spirit Swallow for any comic movies that are coming out, or even like Cocaine Bear. Like after watching Cocaine Bear, I'm gonna try to book Will, and we're gonna do a Spirit Swallow on Cocaine Bear together. That'll be our date. That'll be our date. So as you can see with the trailer, Travis, Cocaine Bear was like on a rampage. You know what? It would have really helped.
What would have helped?
If you treated him, if he was like a dog, and you got him a nice little leash, you know, and you know where they can get such items. They can go to dog.com. Dog.com is your online dog supply shopping and information destination. Everything your dog needs, from toys to treats and food, is available, including collars and leashes. Maybe you can get one for Cocaine Bear if you find one that fits it adequately. They even have outdoor gear and water safety gear for your furry friend. Maybe that's all Cocaine needed, was some water safety gear. Go to dog.creatiaworld.com to receive up to 64% off your order today. That's dog.creatiaworld.com. 64%, guys. That's a lot. Go get a leash. Also, Valentine's Day is coming up, so go get a collar and leash there. You know?
I'm just trying to imagine what would have happened if they had tried to put that bear on the leash.
Hey, look. My segues may not be like seamless, but god damn it, they come in and they work. I find it a unique way to like make these segues happen.
Whatever works, man.
Speaking of trailers and watching, you also have another trailer for Hogwarts, right?
We do. There's a Hogwarts Legacy trailer here that dropped earlier today that we can check out.
Okay, while you set that up, I'll talk about Peacock shutting down free ad support tier for new users. So after making Peacock's free ad-supported tier a major part of the promotion around the launch of the service, NBC Universal has decided to cancel the plan altogether, while those already signed up for Peacock's free as a bird level will continue to have access to the service. New signups have been deactivated. Instead, those interested in getting the service will either have to sign up for the premium plan of $4.99 per month or the premium plus plan for $9.99 per month. While both carry a sizable library, ads are still included on the smaller of the two paid plans. As part of Peacock's growth strategy, this statement from the spokesperson for the streamers. As part of Peacock's growth strategy, we are shifting our focus to the premium offering, which is more reflective of the brand and the unique experience we can bring subscribers. So I think this is just them. In layman's term, this is Peacock saying, hey, we're not getting enough revenue, so we're going to make you guys pay for our stuff and start giving you free shit. Is what it sounds like to me.
I'm surprised they gave it free as long as they did anyway. So it's just, for me, I was so upset when Peacock came out. Let me just tell you why. Because once Peacock was out there, that moved The Office from Netflix to Peacock. And I was like, oh, fuck you. Fuck you. And the thing is, like, I'm not going to just not watch The Office.
you want to watch The Office?
Yeah. That's so I got Peacock for The Office. And at first, I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep the free tier because they got some of The Office on there, but not the good stuff. They got like the first season. And the first season of The Office, it's pretty good, but that's not the real good shit, No, the good shit is like season 3 and 4 is when like the real good Office stuff.
I would say
it's really good too.
Season 2 starts to pick it up, and season 2 still has so many great gems, especially when it starts with the Dundies.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it's
one of my favorite
upward trend all the way through, like probably through season 4, and season 5 is probably about just as good as 4. 6 maybe not quite as good, but still great. And then it starts to peter off after Michael's gone.
Yes, once Steve.
And even then, this show was still better than pretty much every other show on television.
Yeah.
Like, this is how good that show was. But
Rainn Wilson, like as Dwight, really like
Yeah.
carried the heavy load. He was like 85 Jordan before Pippen showed up out here carrying the load for everyone.
Basically. But yeah, so I went ahead and got Peacock then. And even then I got the regular $4.99 tier at first. But people who know me will know I can't stand ads. So like I was in there for a while and it kept like, nope, can't do this. So here you go. Here's your $10. Fine. No ads. And then WWE Network got integrated into Peacock. I'm like, oh, I no longer have to pay for WWE Network now. Cool.
So the way it happened for me, what internet provider do you have?
Right now I have AT&T.
Okay, so I have Xfinity, and if you get Xfinity, you automatically get like the $4.99 paid version of Peacock for free. And if you want the $9.99 version, you can get it for the $4.99. So like you get half off. So you get it for $4.99. And for me, I just kind of went on because like the only reason I used Peacock was for the network, and they made it incredibly annoying and impossible to go ahead and stream shows. Like go look for shows for WWE Network, like past shows that I didn't consider getting the paid version, the $10 version tier. So I just kept with the free version, and I was only watching live events because they would never put ads for live shows. They only do it for pre-recorded stuff.
Right.
So that's kind of where I stood with it. Now that I'm rewatching that 70s show on Peacock, I went ahead and like upped the tier. So no more ads because I got tired of like playing ads after like the intro and then right before the show ends. And I'm like, fuck you. And then I went back to watch like I think it was the Royal Rumble 2009. I think that's the one that Orton
just watched
won.
2000. But go ahead.
Okay, nice. Because I was trying to look for like some old Rumbles to watch while I was playing in the house. So I put 09. I think that's or like 07. The one where Undertaker beat Shawn Michaels at the end. I kept forgetting the year it was.
I don't remember what year that was either, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I was looking for that, and then
it was like 2007, 2008, somewhere.
Yeah, and then every like 10, 15 minutes, I got a fucking ad, and then I'm like, fuck it, I'm paying for this shit.
Oh, that's
now.
awful. That's awful.
I hate it.
That's what they do. They annoy you into getting the ads because that's how they got me, and I'm just more easily annoyed by ads than majority of people. So it's just like the first time you do it, it's like, whoa. Like my because when we moved. And when we got here, there was an issue with my card. I had to get a new card and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So my YouTube premium subscription lapsed.
Oh, that sucks.
And like I don't know how y'all do it because the ads on YouTube are atrocious. Like it is obnoxious how many ads play in a video that's like, especially like a longer video. My God. So it's like, here is your money. Stop this nonsense.
Yeah, I understand. That's how they fucking get you. And you know what? For the longest, I didn't have YouTube Premium because most of the YouTubers that I was watching, even if they were longer videos, they didn't really have ads, or they had maybe like one ad halfway through the show, and then that was it. So I didn't really like find an issue. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can sit through like the 15, 30-second ad. That's fine. But what really got me to go ahead and like get the premium version was when Pretty Kyle invited me over on Apron Bump, and we were covering, I think it was TNA Lockdown 2007, and they had the show on their YouTube channel, and every 5 minutes they had a YouTube ad that I just said, fuck it, I'm getting YouTube Premium. They got me again. Here's your money. Leave me alone.
Exactly.
Oh, man, no, that's the worst. You know what? Let's brighten everybody up because we out here souring everybody's mood with all these ads. Why don't we check out that new Hogwarts trailer if you have it ready?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay.
Check out the Hogwarts Legacy trailer.
In light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. A lot to absorb on your first day.
Can't believe I'm here. Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
You have much to learn.
You have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
Leviosa! A strong opponent is a weak opponent. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. You've done it!
I am wary of how much time the new 5th year seems to be spending away from the castle.
No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
What do they want with a Hogwarts student?
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
Extraordinary.
It's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
The path we're on is terribly dangerous. But I do not know where it leads. I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves.
Let's even her out, shall we?
We leave our legacy in your hands.
Okay. See, man, I keep seeing all these trailers and it looks so cool. But if it's anything like Legends Arceus or like the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, where like here's the game, you can do either X, Y, or Z. Go on and play the game. I'm gonna be like, no, tell me where to go. I want to follow one linear storyline with the option to do side quests.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. They got story. It's a story. It's not like, just
Good.
walk around the wizard school.
Because that's kind of what I need. That's kind of what I want. That's what I liked about the Spider-Man games that came out with both the Miles Morales and more specifically the first installment with the PS4 version that had Peter Parker, had its main story mode, but had its side quests. Do it like if it's like that, I'm sold. I'm down. But if it's like the new Pokemon game where it's like you can do whatever you want in whichever order you want to do it, I'm like, no, bitch. This is Pokemon. I go and get the gym leaders. I beat them.
Exactly.
I go to the Elite Four, and then I go catch every single Pokemon that I want to, if I choose to do that mission. Sometimes I just want to go in there, build my team of 6, beat the Elite, the Elite Four, beat the gym leaders, become the Pokemon champion. That's honestly all I want to fucking do. But I want to do it with a new crop of Pokemon, build my own team. Like, because the way they set it up now is that there's so much open world that I go into one section, and I like to go into one section and make sure that I finish everything in that section. But there's so much in one section.
Those people, okay.
Yeah, I go into one like biome, and I'm there for like 3 hours, and I'm still have like barely like scratched the surface of it.
Yeah, see, I'm one like I'll do side quests and everything, but in most cases, I'm mainlining the game. Like if I see something that's like a side quest that looks interesting, I'll go and do that. But most of the time, I'm just mainlining the game because I don't have the time to do every single side quest now. I'll be playing the same game for like 3 years. Like if I got to the point on God of War Ragnarok where it's like I got to stop trying to do all these side quests because I'm never going to finish the game if I do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had to stop doing it. I'm like, I'm strong enough now that like most things aren't going to fuck with me anymore. So I went main story the rest of the way.
Sounds good. I think that's the same approach I'm going to have to do with Pokemon Violet. What my goal is now is I've only faced two gym leaders so far. And all my Pokemon are like in like level 20, 30. Like I should be like on the 4th gym leader by now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to like figure out who I want to be my team of 6. Because I have it almost secured.
So your starter has done all its evolutions already.
I've been purposely making it like not evolve because I don't like its evolutions. So I'm doing the Ash format and keeping it as a like tiny little cat because I picked the green cat, the grass starter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not keen on like animal Pokemon going on 2 legs. I want them to stay on 4 legs.
Okay.
But the longer I've played the game, the more I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let you evolve because I've warmed up to your evolutions design. So now I like if I were to level it one more time, it will evolve into its final stage if I stop hitting the B button. But we'll see. It's always a case of is today the day I let you evolve? So
Wow.
we'll see. We'll see. But yeah,
like this isn't even my final form, man.
That's how you got to keep them on their toes, man. That's how you keep your. that's what Frieza did, man.
Yeah.
You out here, Frieza out here like having Black Frieza as a form unlocked and just knocking everybody on their ass. Which I can't wait for that to be adapted into actual like animation because I've only heard of it through YouTube videos.
Right.
So we got 2 more things lined up.
I just want to throw out there again, just to make sure y'all know when it comes out, Hogwarts Legacy next Friday, I will be streaming it right here. So check it out.
Perfect. But yeah, it looks like we have 2 things. I think I'm gonna leave the Transformer stuff for Matt's doing the show tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I am.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we could talk about it because I wanted to like save it for Matt.
Save it for Matt then. Matt'll be on Friday.
Okay, so Matt, we'll save you the Transformers stuff for Friday, and then we'll wrap up with a Matlock reboot. Cast Kathy Bates as lead for the new NBC series. NBC is rebooting Matlock with a twist. On Tuesday, TV Line reported that CBS has ordered a pilot for a new version of the classic series with Oscar winner set to play the titular lawyer. It's a twist on the original Matlock, which ran for 6 seasons on NBC before then running into an additional 3 on ABC, and starring Andy Griffin as folksy criminal defense attorney Ben Matlock. According to the official series description, after achieving success in her younger years, the brilliant but I can't pronounce that. Maddie Matlock rejoins the workforce at a prestigious law firm where she uses her unassuming demeanor and wily tactics to win cases and expose corruption from within based on the classic television series of the same name. Now, me personally, I never watched the original Matlock that aired between 86 and 92 because, I wasn't conceived yet. I didn't pop out of my mom's vagina until June of 92. So, and I was in Mexico at the time. So, yeah, so I probably wouldn't have caught it. But I do love me some Law and Order SVU. I do love me some criminal lawyer-esque type shows. So this might be right up my alley. Travis, what do you think? How do you feel about this?
I didn't watch Matlock, but my mama watched Matlock, and I specifically remember the song. And that's all I remember about the show is the opening song. And I know Matlock was a lawyer. I remember seeing a courtroom, and I remember seeing the dude I didn't even realize was Andy Griffith until I was an adult. It's just like, oh, that's the same dude from the Andy Griffith show. And my mother was like, yeah, dumbass. And I'm like, well, But yeah, they bringing back Matlock because that's what we all were missing was
More
Matlock.
I don't know who was asking for it, but obviously someone
I have no idea who was asking for more Matlock, but you know what? God bless you.
God bless you. You got your wish. Can we get something else, though? Can we bring back Spectacular Spider-Man? That's what I want to bring back. Can we bring back the 1998 Spider-Man, the animated series, which I'm wearing you can't see it, but I'm wearing the pajama inspired. Like they're like black pajamas with like the 98 Spider-Man with like the original Spider-Man title logo. Can we bring that back? Can we bring back the Spider-Man shows that were good? Can we reboot those? I feel like that's been the theme of today's episode is rebooting. So can we reboot more Spider-Man? Can we do that?
Yeah. That's
what I'd like to see. But yeah, Travis, do you have anything else?
I mean, yeah, there's a big one here. Did you not see it?
I must have missed it. Do you want to go ahead and
I got this. So Netflix has revealed its anti-sharing password rules.
Yes, that's the one. It's in the thumbnail and everything.
Yeah. So they actually have come out and said like how the rules are going to work, and I'm just like, oh fuck you, this is some bullshit. So Netflix has announced this comes from comicbook.com. A. Ron Perrine wrote this one.
A. Ron.
Yeah. So Netflix has announced the limits to password sharing headed into the rest of 2023, and the results have people absolutely furious online, and rightfully so, because fuck you, Netflix. That's not in the article. That's just me. But last year, the CEO of the company mentioned this practice as a reason for why their revenue projections were off. Like, we haven't been sharing passwords since you all existed. Like, you can't project it by now? Come on, get it together. But it seems the shareholders took the bait because it's rolling out in about a month. Now, family password sharing will only count for members of the same household at one address. All of this has been confirmed by Streamable. In their report, they detail how often you have to be logged into your home network to use the shared account. In particular, the primary location for a Netflix account will be a home base of sorts. If your chosen device logged into the shared account doesn't connect to the home Wi-Fi at your primary location once every 31 days, the device will be blocked. It's a bit of insanity to be sure, and the public treated it as such when they found out. If you try to log in at another address, Netflix will prompt users to sign up for your own account and block access until that happens. The only silver lining to this move is the fact that Netflix won't immediately charge people whose accounts were being used this way before. So
that's fucking stupid, man.
Yeah. There's more here. So, can you migrate your Netflix profile? Previously, Netflix announced that people looking to take their watch list, favorites, and other information to a paid account from a shared one will have the tools to do so. But the question soon became, what happens to people traveling for vacations, business, or otherwise? That was my question. Well, the company argues that they can get a login code from the app that will allow use for 7 days outside the home network. Now, what if my vacation lasts longer than 7 days? Because I've taken 2-week vacations before.
Yeah. Why take a 1-week vacation when you can take 2?
Exactly. So all of this really seems like a lot of hassle for relatively little gain, and the fans are saying as much on social media, which is true because, okay, we just won't get Netflix because you're not that great anymore. Like you're not it anymore.
No. You and Matt talked about it. Matt and I spoke on it briefly. We talked about Netflix. Back then, it used to be the juggernaut. It used to be the thing. Then the WWE Network came out, and it kind of was like the first two things, and Hulu was just only really for live stuff. But now you have Paramount Plus, you have HBO Max, you have Disney Plus, which right now feels like the giant in my eyes. You have Amazon Video. There's like, you have Funimation, you have Crunchyroll. You have a little bit of everything everywhere. Heck, YouTube TV, I can get a lot of the things that I can get on Netflix. So the only issue is that like I'm probably gonna still keep it because Melissa has Netflix for free with her T-Mobile phone bill.
Yeah, it's different if you don't pay for it.
Yeah. So I think we're set. So
yeah. Like Astream will note this, there is a scenario where Netflix absolutely begins charging the home accounts of users who password share $3 per person outside of their home. In fact, last year they rolled out these changes in Latin American countries. All of this has caused more than a little bit of outrage amongst fans of the service. After all, a lot of those lofty viewpoints on programs like Wednesday and Stranger Things and the strange Dahmer phenomenon were no doubt boosted by random family members getting in on what all the fuss was about when they heard about it somewhere else. So all those huge numbers they had before of all the people that were watching and all that kind of shit, yeah, it's because so many people password share. Your numbers are going to drop like significantly, and your shareholders are going to be pissed.
Especially because like a lot of the times what Netflix is doing is they're like buying out like for the first or second seasons of a series, they either used to have or like just adding for the first time, and then users go elsewhere to go watch the series. Like for instance, my girlfriend started watching That's Declassified School Survivor Guide. They only had the first 2 seasons. Then she ended up getting Paramount Plus just to watch the full series, which I think was only an extra season, like in total of 3. But she still went ahead and got it, and I think she's just going to keep Paramount Plus because it has all the Nickelodeon stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
let me open up my Netflix app on my phone right now and see if there's anything that I'm watching on Netflix right now that I just would be.
Breaking Bad, maybe. Better Call Saul.
I forgot Better Call Saul existed, and it's one of those things. It's a good show. It's a very good show.
Fantastic show.
Yeah, but I forgot all about it. Like, so if I suddenly couldn't watch it anymore, probably wouldn't notice.
I'm trying to go back to HBO Max to see if Justice League Unlimited has been taken down yet.
Yeah. Well, the original Justice League is still there. Just the Unlimited is getting taken down.
No, they're taking down the Justice League animated cartoon, Justice League Unlimited, and Batman: The Brave and the Bold. But
it's both. Right I thought it was just Justice League Unlimited.
No. They were taking down both. It's just that some articles only specify Justice League Unlimited because if they just say Justice League, they're thinking maybe the movie or something else because it's so broad. Mm-hmm. Just Justice League as a title, you know.
Now I'm more bothered by it than I was before.
Yes,
because before if it was just Justice League Unlimited, I'm like, that's when the show wasn't as good anyway. So that's fine, take it.
The only thing Justice League Unlimited had was that it introduced so many other characters, the DC universe, that before then didn't get a shot.
Yeah, but it wasn't done especially well, at least in my opinion. So it wasn't like, we saw them all, but it was just like, okay, yeah, you're there.
Plus, you can just watch Young Justice and you get all those same characters.
And done better.
And done better. Oh, that's another show that got rebooted. And I watched the 3rd season. I have yet to watch the 4th season because we didn't get HBO Max until just recently.
So Young Justice had another show before this one?
I'm sorry?
You mean it got rebooted? Like there's more than one Young Justice?
There was Young Justice season 1 and 2. It got canceled after season 2, where they left off with a cliffhanger of Darkseid and I forget the dude. The dude that's immortal or whatever.
Vandal Savage.
Vandal Savage. Yeah, it was Vandal Savage, and like shaking hands with Darkseid, saying business as usual, and then they left on that cliffhanger. Nightwing had given up the title of the team leader because Wally West's Flash had disappeared, like in the Flash.
I kind of remember this year.
And then they came back with season 3, and they introduced like these newer characters, and I finished season 3. I left off.
Okay, so it came back. It didn't get rebooted. It just got brought back.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to keep it all under one umbrella. Is all.
I hear you. I'm just saying, like, if you said reboot, make it seem like they restarted and did a new thing with the same people, and it was just like, no, I'm just making sure I have it straight in my head.
Okay, yeah. So they just brought it back. So.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, Travis, that's all I got, man.
Yeah. And I'm looking through Netflix right now, and I'm not seeing anything that would really hurt my heart that I didn't get to watch anymore.
You know what will hurt your heart to not watch, Travis?
What's that?
Return to Wrestling or Multiverse, and you'll miss that out if you, instead of giving Netflix your money, go to patreon.com/creatiaworld.com, give us $1, and you can go ahead and check out Travis on both Multiverse with Mara the Shark Watkins, and you get Return to Wrestling with Travis and Matt Ritter, the OG Smack the Rock crew, and you can let them watch. You can watch Matt go watch old WCW shows that he hates. So if you want to see Matt in torture and just angst, go ahead and watch this. It's great. Great.
Pain sustains me.
Yeah.
By the way, I did see something that actually would be sad if I didn't get to watch anymore, The Great British Bacon Show. But that's it.
I'm sure you can find some other way to watch it.
I mean, it's true. I fucking love that show, though.
Yeah. You can also watch us on pornhub.com/model/Creatia World. We are the #1 nerd-ish news source on Pornhub, so go ahead and check us out then after the fact. You can also follow us and watch us on youtube.com/Creatia World. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Give us this video a thumbs up. Share with all your friends and people. And if you want to watch some more live content, we also have a Twitch channel at twitch.tv/CreatiaWorld, where, as mentioned previously in today's episode, Travis will be live streaming Hogwarts Legacy starting next week, Friday. So that's to look forward to. But tonight as well, on the Twitch and the YouTube at the same time with the Facebook, we will be doing our live Spitter Swallow Royal Rumble recap with Justin Santos from the Get Show podcast and the artist Benji Calavera, if he gets his camera to work. If not, we'll just be seeing a picture.
Wait, you said Justin and who?
Justin and Benji.
You sure he's gonna make it?
If not, I got Justin.
I'm just saying, you know, it's
I
Benji.
have Benji. You know what? Benji is loyal and dependent when it's anyone but me and Justin. He's usually there when me and Justin put up the Benji bat signal. He shows up. Anybody else, he's like, yeah, nah, fuck it, they got it. But all that, I mentioned Facebook. You can find us on facebook.com/CreatiaWorld. You can get all that information I just mentioned on the linktree/CreatiaWorld. Or if you just want to find out a little bit more about us or get all the collective juices of Creatia World, you can go to CreatiaWorld.com.
All the juices.
All the juices of your guilty pleasures are found on CreatiaWorld.com. Yeah, Travis. Did I miss anything? I think I got everything.
No, you mentioned you got it all. Yeah, that's it.
Well, all right. Before we sign off, I'd like to remind you guys to go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at SESVince. Go ahead and hit the link tree there. We'll give you everything Creatia World, Smacking It Raw, and Straight Talk. We recently dropped a double dose episode, one this Saturday, talking about the Bulls. We were venting, talking about our woes. We also did NBA All-Star predictions on Monday, so we had those two episodes to look forward to, and we're going to be dropping more NBA All-Star content to come this weekend. So stay tuned for that. Go ahead and subscribe. Search at SESVince on your favorite podcast platform, or like I said, linktree/SESVince, and follow the show again at It's Creatia World on Instagram and Twitter. And I think that's all the plugs.
Yeah, that's it. You can find me on both Twitter and Instagram at Lord_Cussalott. That is at LORD_CUSSALOTT.
Yeah. So that being said, I'm the Pornhub Poppy, Daddy Delgado, with the Lord Cussalott, Travis Pointer. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Matt and Maura got you covered with more Creatia Conversation. Later, y'all.
Peace.